Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today I'm going to show you how to make an infinite string generator inside of Minecraft 1.21.1, and this is the one that I've been playing with today that it seems to work the best and most reliably of the different string generators that I have tested. So the way that this works is you've got a tripwire that goes across the middle here, and because of some glitch that someone discovered, these trapdoors will create an infinite supply of string. When you hit this lever and open it up, the entire thing just starts spitting out string into these hoppers that fills these different chests. So we're gonna build this here today. We'll just turn that off. So what you're gonna need is basically these materials. You don't necessarily need a bunch of ladders or shears, but to get this to work, you do need shears and ladders, along with these other materials that you see here. And then I'm just going to slot these into my quick bar. And then we are going to build it over here. Now, I don't have any reason to believe this is super necessary, but 2 of the 3 guides that I read and watched that made this machine says that you should start by facing to the south. So we are in fact facing to the south right now. And then we're going to build a 4x3 pit that is 1 deep, in which we're going to place our chests. This is just, you really want a lot of chests for this, just because there's going to be a lot of string being produced. So place them in a line like this where they're horizontal across the pit. And then we're going to slap a hopper on the ass end of each one of these so that they can grab up all of the string. Now we need to create a little corral for all of the string to stay inside of. If you want to create something that looks a little bit like this, we start on either side of the hoppers, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we want that to be 2 high. From here, it's probably a good idea, for the sake of sanity, to slap a stairs over here, and you can put 2 of them on here, so you can get up here on either side, just to make life a little easier. And then we're going to slap some glass on top of these chests. From here, we're going to want to use these 4 blocks of dirt, stack them in the middle there, and then we're going to place our trapdoors facing to the north against these pieces of dirt, and then we're going to break the dirt. From here, we're going to go back on top of the glass, and we're going to slap down some water just underneath of those 2 trapdoors, and then we're going to shift place another brick on top of the one of the trapdoors, and then we are going to place our lever on that block right there, and then we're going to, then we're going to activate it, which is going to drop down our 2 trapdoors, blocking the water partially. After that, we're going to put a tripwire hook on either side. And then between that, we're going to shift-click each tripwire holding some string. And then that's going to fit the string between the 2. So now, when I gather my shears in my hand and I click, that will seemingly break the string, but nothing has happened. And now I can click the lever and it'll start glitching out and spamming out a bunch of string into these hoppers. And with the sheer volume of string being produced, you'll see that it's going to create an entire stack in each one of these chests within like not even a minute. Like in 30 seconds, these are going to fill up with string. So now, presumably, you could do one of 2 things. You could use an auto crafter, and you could craft these into wool blocks. Let me just get a crafting bench. So we need a crafting table here. And then we can grab up a stack of the string. And then presumably we could use this as a methodology to produce either infinite emeralds by selling these to a villager, or you could use them to produce infinite wool if you like to decorate with wool and then dye things with wool. As you can see, this thing just keeps going and going and going, spitting out a boatload of string. So you could sell this to a villager, you could use this to craft wool, or if you only need a certain amount of string to craft something, you can turn it off so it doesn't lag out your server. Because I suspect if you have a few machines like this on a small realm server, this might cause a little bit of lag. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a brief look at how to create an infinite string machine. Yes, this version still works in Minecraft 1.21.1. And I will try to do some different occasional tutorials in the future that covers different machines and the varying updated versions of Minecraft that they still work in. So that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.